Good morning everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's August 1st and my friend Christine from Stoneware Triathlete was just posted on her YouTube channel that she was going to be doing Vlogust this month, and I was like, I want to do Vlogust. August is such a fun month in our house because we have 2 kids going back to school. We have 3 birthdays between me, Kyle, and Kinsley. So there's going to be a lot of fun action and activities and things that we're doing this month, so I really want to document all of it. So I thought that'd be really fun, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. But I thought for today's video I would just kind of do a little catch up and tell you guys what's kind of going on in our lives right now. And Derek is not in work right now for health problems. He's working from home, but he hasn't been able to go to the office. So I thought I would just kind of give you guys a quick catch up on our lives today, and then we can move forward the rest of the month with Vlogust so that you guys know what's going on and we can just get this thing going. So without further ado, let's get you guys caught up on our life. Alright, so I'm awkwardly standing in my bathtub filming this, but I just felt like the lighting was really good right here and I didn't want to have to go downstairs and deal with the noise of the kids. But Derek is currently out of work right now, working from home because 3 weeks ago when he was at work he blacked out at his desk and had to go to the ER and was on oxygen and all that. They ran tests at the ER, everything came back normal, but we still don't know what's wrong with him, and they ran a bunch of different tests on his heart. Everything has come back clear, but he's had headaches and has been really dizzy since the initial thing happened. So right now we're currently waiting on our insurance to approve an MRI for him to get done so that they can do an MRI on his brain. And once that is done, then we can kind of rule out anything with his brain. The neurologist doesn't really anticipate seeing anything on that MRI. We were supposed to have that done yesterday, but the insurance didn't approve it in time. So we are going to hopefully be getting that MRI done on Thursday evening. Fingers crossed everything goes according to plan and nothing shows up on the MRI. We are actually really starting to think that vertigo might be the main reason for why he's experiencing the headaches and dizziness, and one of my friend's brothers is a vestibular therapist, and he might be able to get us, we might not be able to see him in particular, but he might be able to get us on the right path of like which vestibular therapist in our area to go to so that Jared can get treatment for vertigo and hopefully get feeling better. So that is kind of the story in a nutshell. So that happened 3 weeks ago on Monday. 3 weeks ago from yesterday is when he blacked out. And then, so he stayed home and worked from home that entire week. And then the following week I went to girls camp to help volunteer at our church's youth camp. And he stayed home with the kids. He still had a headache and was dizzy, but said he was well enough for me to go, so I did. And then when I got home at the end of that week, Derek and I went out for our anniversary. We went on a nice date night together, and then he went back to work that Monday, and he was fine Monday and Tuesday. And then Wednesday, when he went back to the next following day after that, Wednesday, he was at work again and blacked out at his desk again, went back to the ER, had a bunch of tests done again, everything came back normal, and so this is where we're at right now, waiting for an MRI to confirm there's nothing wrong with his brain. He's already had a CT scan on his brain, which came back normal, so we aren't anticipating finding anything on the MRI, but it's just the next good step for us to take. So that is where we're at with that right now. And yeah, we can go through the rest of our day, and I'll take you guys along with us. Kinsley woke up really late this morning, and so her and Kyle are just watching Toy Story right now. It's almost over, and then we're gonna go run some errands. Kyle is right here on the couch. And Kinsley made a huge mess. Why'd you make a big mess? Yeah, the movie. Okay, Mommy has to clean up your big mess. Why'd you make a big mess? You want to see? I gotta put it away. So, alright, so we are all heading into the car now because I have to go get our ink cartridge refilled for our printer so that I can ship some more Lip Sense packages. And then we are gonna get some lunch together, so I will. And they're fretting over the fire pot. Alright, so we have eaten lunch and the kids are now working on some schoolwork. Kinsley's just coloring over here. And this was honestly a book that I had thought that we would get through during the summer. It's just like a pre-K workbook that I got for Kyle. He's already completed a kindergarten level book, but I thought that this one would be a lot more easier for him to do on his own with less of my help. So he's working on that. We're not that far into it, but I figure he can work on it when he gets home from preschool this year and stuff like that. And then we haven't done much reading work in a little bit, so we're gonna work on some Bob books. And this was part of his pre-K curriculum that I did with him this year, and he has a few more pages to finish up towards the back of the book, so we're gonna work on finishing that this week. I have this little book from Target that I want to finish. Kinsley, I think you're ready for a nap. And then we have a couple more art projects here, so that's what we're working on today. So I'm just gonna hop on a little soapbox about homeschooling real quick. So we did homeschool Kyle for pre-K, and I am sending him to a preschool for basically another year of pre-K before sending him to kindergarten. And that was mostly just because I felt like he wasn't socially where he needed to be for kindergarten, although academically I feel like he probably would have done fine. But I just felt like preschool was the right move for him. But I've had a lot of people ask me why we decided to not just keep with homeschooling, and I firmly believe that homeschooling is not for everyone, and I feel like there are people that homeschool that very passionately believe that homeschooling is for everyone, and that you know your children and no one can teach your children like you can, and all of that stuff. And I do believe that homeschooling is amazing, and I believe that it was the right thing for us.
I'm trying to do the big H like this.
Okay, then do it. You're doing great. I do believe that it's amazing, and the people that can homeschool their kids all the way through truly are amazing, but I don't think that it's for everyone. And one of the biggest struggles that I had with homeschooling was that I felt like it was unfair, in my opinion, to homeschool Kyle and know that I would never homeschool Kinsley. And another thing that kind of bothers me is like, people are like, you can homeschool a special needs child, like no one knows your child like you do and stuff, which like, sure, maybe if the special needs aren't severe, but my daughter's missing part of her brain. I cannot homeschool my special needs child. I am not equipped and qualified enough to homeschool her. So she will be going to the special needs preschool, and I have no reservations or guilt or anything about that, because I know that that's what she needs and that's what's going to make it best for her. So my takeaway from this is that education is very individual for each family, and some parents choose to homeschool, and that's amazing, and some parents choose to send their kids to public school, and that's amazing, and some parents choose to send their kids to private school, and that is amazing too. And I think that whatever we're doing as parents is because it's what we feel is best for our kids. And this year I feel that it's best for Kyle to go to preschool at a church-based preschool program, and I think that it's beneficial for Kinsley to go to the special needs preschool at our public school. So that is what we're doing this year, and that probably isn't going to be the case of what we do next year. Kinsley will probably be at the special needs preschool still next year, but Kyle will most likely be at public school unless we decide that we like his church-based program enough to do kindergarten there too, but it ends at kindergarten. So eventually he will be at the public school whether or not we do kindergarten at the church or at the public school. But anyway, that's my little school soapbox. We're getting a little bit of schoolwork done right now, and Kinsley is down for a nap, so that's why she wasn't whining during my soapbox. But yeah, we're just getting a little bit of schoolwork done, and Kyle actually really likes doing schoolwork, don't you, bud?
Mm-hmm.
So people ask that too, if it's forced, like if I'm forcing Kyle to do his schoolwork, and I don't think it is. I suggest to him like, hey bud, do you want to come do some schoolwork? And he's like, yeah, and then if I do schoolwork, can I play on my Kindle? Which is funny because like that's not, like schoolwork has never been a requisite for screen time, but it's funny that he has made it that way. Like, oh, if I do schoolwork, I can play on my Kindle. So I'm like, sure, you can play on your Kindle if you do schoolwork. So anyway, that's where we're at.
Dot has a hat. Dot has a cat. The cat has a hat.
Good job.
Dot and has a dog. Dog has a hat.
Alright, so the mail just got here and we got a ton of gifts for Kyle for his birthday. So if you want to see what we got for him, you'll have to watch my haul video that I'm going to post here on my channel tomorrow. We just got done doing a bunch of schoolwork with Kyle. Kinsley's about to wake up from her nap soon, and then we're going to eat dinner and start doing the bedtime routine. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more videos, and I will be sure to update you guys on Derek and everything along the way when we know more things. And yeah, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe to my channel for more videos, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye!